Hi, good morning. Good morning. We're always, thinking about how to make other people happy, other people, how to serve other people, how to make my children's life better, how to make my parents' life better, how to make my family's life better. We're always thinking about other people, but in thinking about other people, we really miss the importance of myself, the very important, the very important I, the me, the integral part of my life, the me, that I forget, why my mind management is more important, why me being happy is more important, all these things you'll have to know, If you don't know how to make yourself happy, you will try to make a lot of people happier around, but you will still be in misery, you will be suffering, yourself. So this one important thing, in life is to first make yourself happy. I am the most important person in my life, right? I am, because if I don't exist, there's no point of having the planets, right? There is no religion, no philosophies will work, no friends will work, nothing will work around. Because I don't exist, right? When I don't exist, it's meaningless. So my existence, my happiness, my relevance, and my importance is my duty. And so my response, the best, like the first priority. Then when I'm happy, when I have the priorities set, when I have everything around, the people around, families, friends, relatives, career, everything will be important. These are balls that you have to be playing in life. If one of the ball falls, it breaks. These are glass balls, glass balls. And if you have to be playing, playing the balls, maintaining everything. But the player is important, right? You are important. So don't forget that. So today I'm going to talk, or I'm going to tell something that you have to prioritize yourself. That is more very important. And to prioritize yourself, you must take care of few things. Those are very important in life. One very important thing is that the content you consume. Today a lot of the people, gurus and all, they teach you to meditate, that your mind is also not in your control. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body, they meditate like that, because your body is also what you have got from the nature. Your mind is also what you have absorbed from here and there, the knowledge and information, So when your mind is not yours, you must be very careful about what you consume, what's the philosophy you consume, what's the thought process you consume, what are the ideologies that you decide for yourself. So all this, what you consume, you have to be very careful. If you are not careful about what you are consuming, you will suffer your mind, right? You will suffer on the philosophical front, that this did not happen or that did not happen. You will suffer on what you eat also. Whenever you have to, what you consume means what you eat also. Your food, your food habits not good. You're alcoholic or drunkard or druggist or whatever, you are addicted to something. So all these things, you must be very careful of what you eat or what you consume, for your mental health as well as your physical health. For mental health, what positivity you consume, what's the energy, what's the law of attraction, whether you believe in that or not, whether you believe in the power of positivity or not. All these things you'll have to believe. Then only it will come down to reality. If you don't believe that you have the power, you have the power to attract, you have the capacity to positively think something and change, and if you don't have that ability, then you will suffer. The other thing is that you'll have to set boundaries, where you should say no, where you should say yes, what you should appreciate, what you shouldn't, all these boundaries you'll have to make. Boundaries are very important in life. You have to make that, this I'm going to do and this I'm not going to do. This is the set boundaries I have. That boundaries you'll have to set, that I will try to make this person happy to this extent. Thereafter I will just, not that I'll go let them go to hell, that thereafter I'll not do it. I'll just do the to the capacity, to the limit, the optimacy, the optimum ability that I can do. That is the limiting your boundaries. Those are very important things. And then third thing is that you have to really forget the past. Now and ahead. The moment now and behind is gone. You can't go back and change. You can't undo what has been done. What is done is done. You have to forget, or if it is bogging you, you have to rectify. You have to work on that, rectify it, find a solution for that, and move on, right? Otherwise, if you just get stuck, why me, why this, who, what was that, if you just get stuck in that, then you will lose your importance. The very important thing is you have to forget the past, whatever, even if it was the happiest past, that's finished, done, right? Even if it was the saddest past, that's also gone. Now on, the moment from now as the best moment that you're going to have, the best thing you'll attract in life. That optimism has to develop in you, and then you have to move ahead. If you're just stuck with the past thing, then that is a problem. Other thing, the fourth thing that's more important is you'll have to read. Continuously read and learn something. Life is a journey of learning. If you stop learning, you start dying, right? If you stop learning, you should not ignore the importance of learning. Whenever you do business or whenever you do work, prioritize learning. Learning is one important thing. Earning is secondary. Earning is a byproduct. Whatever, it's a byproduct. If you learn well and if you do something in a very perfection, naturally it will be a masterpiece, right? You'll make a good money. So it's very important that you first learn. To learn, you have to read books. And what's the charm in reading books? People take life to write a book, and their lifetime experience you are learning within few days or few hours or few months. You're learning that their total life experience, say around 50-60 years of experience of a person, you're learning within a few minutes, a few moments. So the importance of learning is very important. And the other important thing is, the fifth one important thing is that you should talk to yourself. Always you should have a self-talk. You should talk with you. What is the problem? Today, what are you going to do? If you don't make a self-talk, then you will not find a way to go move ahead. You have to make a self-talk. Otherwise, you'll miss meeting such a wonderful person in your life. The most wonderful person in your life is yourself. If you don't talk with yourself, if you don't accept your talk, if talking with yourself, you should just give us some time. Actually, whenever it's not worth giving time in the night or evening. You just wake up early in the morning, give an hour of self-talk with you, talk with yourself. Enjoy the moment, see your problem, compromise whatever the solutions you're not able to find. Think about the future that you are going to do. This is how it might be done. It could be done this way. Analyze, meditate for some time. Give alone time, right? So these are very important things. So today, these are one of the important things. And so you should always be, you should always make yourself important. You should always calculate what you are thinking. You should always think what I'm thinking or what I'm talking inside. Is this a correct thought? What should I do now? If you become inculcative, if you become calculative in everything, life will be much easier. My life will be more positive. Life will be more straightened. Life will be more vigorous. Okay, sometimes because everything you'll get an indication before what is going to happen. So if you just really observe indications and the rhythm of nature, be natural, life will be much happier. So that's how you must take care of yourself. You are so important to yourself, and take care of yourself. Okay, Tashdili.